What's happening? My name is Chef Player Ray, and today we're going to go with comfort food. Not worried about healthy. Right now it's cold. We want to feel fulfilled. We want to be warm. So that's why we're going to start with a strip steak in a brandy cream sauce served over mashed potatoes. The ingredients for this recipe will be white or yellow onions, mushrooms, button preferably, garlic, beef stock, pepper, salt, parsley, vegetable oil, brandy, heavy cream, and the star of the show, one strip steak bone in. Okay, the first thing you want to do is have yourself a very hot pan. Let this come up to temperature, because what we're going to do is we're going to sear this steak. Now, as you can see, this is a strip steak bone in. And when we're done cooking it, we're actually going to cut it off the bone. But to begin with, we want to cook with the bone because it's going to impart more flavor into the meat. So the first thing you want to do is season heavily. We got a little bit of kosher salt here. So we want to season really good. A little bit of black pepper. And we're going to really load it on here because this seasoning is actually going to be part of the sauce. So from there we're going to add the oil into the pan. You see that's smoking hot. I actually could turn it down a little bit. And we're going to make sure all the seasoning is on. And we're going to put it seasoned side down into the pan. You hear that? You hear that sizzle? That's what you want. You want it to sizzle. Now, while that's getting done, we're going to slide our ingredients down here. And let me wash my hands. All right, we're going to start with some mushrooms. All right, I'm going to do an onion. Take the skin off. Then it doesn't matter what kind of onions. I mean, whatever is available to you, whether they're white, Vidalia, I mean red onions if you want. I mean, this is comfort food, so the most important thing is be comfortable. And we got a few garlic cloves. We're just gonna slice them. I usually like them in my sauce. Most of the time you get garlic and you can't tell that it's in the sauce. Me, I like actually pieces of garlic. I mean, I like to fry them crispy. So as it's searing on one side, you want to get it nice and seasoned. Oh, that's a lot of salt. Get it nice and seasoned on the other side. And remember, you really can't add too much because it's actually going to be part of the sauce. Just get it nice and covered. And from there, we're going to turn it over. Oh yeah, that's how you want it to look. Now look at this crust around here. This is exactly what you want. I mean, really, you can eat this steak just like this. But, you know, we're going to add a few, we're going to jazz it up a little bit. So, all right. Now you see we got the crust formed nice. Now this is a thin steak. It's meant to be stretched. I also created this recipe because we're in a recession, so now you can eat good, you can have a nice steak, but we can stretch it out. You know, half of it you'll be able to share with someone. So we're going to cook this right now to about medium rare, and we're going to let it set for a little bit. Now anytime you're using steak, anytime you make steak, you always want it to set for 5-6 minutes just to have the juices go back into the steak, because right now the juices inside are going crazy. Let it come back, let the juices come back, and you're going to have a nice juicy steak.